Show you right here, this is where the light source is present. It is literally above what is Laurel and Hope Boulevard right here. And I'm in Ontario. So what the entity is doing is keeping its fake sun in alignment with me as I'm on this bus, which is stalking in the path of light, driving southbound on Euclid Avenue. While on Route 61 coming from Montclair, the entity kept the fake sun as I documented April 17, 2022 as I remain in Montclair, California. The entity kept that fake sun behind the bus, and then I get off at B&G Plaza, the same location where the entity is placing the fake sun at as early as 7 o'clock in the morning, and then the entity engages in conduct as, this is the sun setting. It is aiming light into the Upland Public Library at 5:19 p.m. Okay, the entity engaging in keeping directed light inside of that Upland Public Library as I have documented until the end of the day. And then as I exit, as I documented after 6 p.m., it's in alignment with me as I walk out of the exit doors. And then as I go southbound on this very street, Euclid Avenue, the entity is keeping that light source in alignment with me. And this is what the entity is doing in the morning as I get on that very bus stop over there at 7:30, at 8:30, at 10:30, at 12:30. Let me give you a big picture. It's not the sun that's over this venue as I documented this morning at 8:36 a.m. This is the fake sun that was in between those two buildings. That's the bus stop. And you would have it setting right here in alignment, still covering where I'm at. This is directed light. They're all driving in directed light, just like they are during the day in the morning, okay? This is the same block. This is how you're documenting stalking with light. In addition to what is mutually exclusive in Fontana, okay? Where I am on Seville and Mango, okay? And the entity is doing just like this, as though it's the sun right there while I'm standing in front of Sergeant Rice, I believe his name is, Fontana Police nonetheless, where their Fontana Police Department on Seville, the same street where I'm capturing at 9:48 in the morning, not the sun, but you're also looking at big picture. At this same time, 7 o'clock, 7:01, this is where the fake sun in Fontana, California, a city east of this location. And all the entity is doing is keeping the fake sun in alignment with me as I go north and south in any direction and east and west in any direction. And this is also understanding what is not the sun. It is 7:06 p.m. and it's right here over this Laurel and Hope Boulevard, such that it's aiming light all over the county building. That's the museum right there where I'm getting up 12 hours earlier from right now, not the sun. Okay, impossible. And in addition to what is literally coming down the same street that I remained on all day long, pay attention to what is Euclid Avenue. Upland is all the way up this street. You're talking about what is a few buildings down in order to, that's no migration west whatsoever. This is in every way you're looking at what is not the sun. Who is present in that sun? That fake sun, under that fake sun, and in that direct light, the demon possessed. That's what group stalking is. All right, and this is surrounding an entity with what is that evidence? And what am I documenting now? While the entity is engaging in, this is literally Satan, and this is Satan, the people of the state of California, demon possessed. All right, stalking in bathrooms, where Satan has no business. That's going to be dealt with. The demon possessed, stalking American citizens in bathrooms, they're sex offenders, placing you under surveillance, that's going to be dealt with. And while the entity continuously engages in this very conduct, facilitating the criminal concerted activity by the people of the state, it's the grounds of federal prison. The people of the state go to federal prison. What they're doing on an ongoing basis, it is the grounds of federal prison. Okay, so the government shall not place you under surveillance while entering your home, and the police just setting up shop in front of your house, entering your castle, and they're not going to do it through demons such as 5SYB 785. Group stalking on behalf of the state in an impossible environment, in every single last way. You have what is the entity keeping that fake sun over me. It is directly relevant to what is the condition and what is the criminal conduct. And let me also just take a step back. These disgusting creatures are all sitting in their vehicles listening to me, all right, in the same way that they listen to me pull my panties down, monitoring. Okay, psychopaths look in the opposite direction while they're focused on you. And you know that by the directed light that they like to molest and follow with. You know that by the amplified audible activity. You know that by the incessant maintenance of presence in an unnatural environment. It's not coincidental. It's intentional, and it is the P.O.C. 8PBT 477 3777682 BS01N81 and 6JDW013. These are psychopaths. These are the demon possessed, and this is what is group stalking. All right, and they have what is the fake sun right here over them. This is the direct evidence, and this is what shall be used to prosecute the people of the state. Not just this minion, the people of the state, every corner in California. P.O.C.